originally, when I lived in Arkansas, I would consider myself a Democrat. And I moved to California thinking that, I want to try something a little different. And I registered as an independent when I went to California. And then I found out in California, in order to vote, you have to be in the general election. I'm sorry, in the primary. In the primary in California, in order to vote, you had to be either a Democrat or a Republican. And I'm like, okay, well, this is sour. I'm an independent. I mean, I'm registered independent. So then I said, well, I'm not going to go back to being a Democrat because I was a Democrat in Arkansas. And I started seeing things. I didn't like what the Democrats were doing. Now, mind you, I moved from Arkansas to California. One would think that I would go down that rabbit hole of just becoming more liberal and not paying attention to what's actually happening. But I was seeing some things that I didn't agree with. I still didn't like the Republican Party at the time. I still really kind of don't like the Republican Party, to be honest with you, because the Republicans, they're pretty much weak in the knee, no backbone. I call them spineless because they allow the Democrats to get away with all this craziness. And it irks me to no end. But nonetheless, I had to decide one of them. So I picked a Republican, became a registered Republican on paper, but I would say I'm a conservative. So then I picked up my first selfie stick when Hillary Clinton was running against President Trump. I picked up my selfie stick and I never forget it. I went to get some chicken of all places, right? I went to a chicken joint, Popeye chicken. And my wife, she goes inside to get the chicken. And I'm sitting out in the car. While I'm sitting out in the car, I got like 5 minutes to myself. So I decided to go ahead and do a recording. I do a live on Facebook. Woke up the next morning, that video was at 5,000 views. That had never happened before. Most of the time it's like, I'm like, wow, 5,000 views. What's going on? And then it just kept going and kept going. And at the time I had this t-shirt on that said Hillary for prison. But in the video, you could only see the Hillary part. So they're looking at a black guy with a shirt on that says Hillary. And people in the chat were asking, what is this? What does your shirt say? Oh, it says Hillary for prison. And then the video just skyrocketed from there. And because there's no way that I was going to vote for Hillary Clinton because it was just no way. No way. I mean, I used to live in Arkansas, remind you, when Bill Clinton was the governor. So there was a lot of baggage that I already knew about the Clintons where a lot of people didn't know. So then after I did that video, then I just started doing more videos and more videos. And next thing you know, I started getting a lot of people started following me. And one thing led to another, that this was a fight because this was a fight that we had to engage in. And the main reason why I got in a fight engaging in it, because people were not saying what I was seeing. I'm like, how come no one's talking about this or talking about that? So I started talking about the stuff that I was seeing happening in the political realm or the religious realm or just, in life general. I started talking about that. And then people started like paying attention, like, wow, he's saying the same thing that we're saying and no one else is saying this. And then President Trump was really the main mechanism because he was saying stuff that no other politicians were saying. He was calling the news fake news. Yes, about time, because we all know that the news media have been lying to us. It's just no one would call him out, especially someone in that position. So he called them fake news, and it just went from there.
If you like this video, check out the full interview. Also, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and click the bell icon so you get notified every time a new video is uploaded. Thanks for watching.